you hear me now? Interesting. I think this microphone makes more noise than I'm talking. Is it better now? Can you hear me? Oh, thank you. I hope it is not very loud because I really can't understand how it is working. I'm doing first time in my life, so let me begin one more time. So good evening, good day, good morning, depends from which part of the world you are watching. So I was talking about instructions that if you are a beginner and you just bought your first kit, usually you have some instructions, drawings, and first thing to do to read the instructions. Of course, this is boring part, but this is something what you must to do. So I already did this. I checked all these tips. This kit is Midwest DAYSAILER. It is in scale 1 to 24. This is nice, charming kit. I like it. Really very good one for those of you who want to start. So let's try to build it together who are working on something similar, or I just will show you on the examples how to start, what glue to choose, what materials, what tools. So since I'm not at home, I visited my mom in Kyiv, so I have limited quantity of tools here. This is mostly hand tools like knife, some files, some brushes. So that's it. So with these tools I will work. So usually all beginners have similar amount of tools. So I hope you will enjoy this. And let's talk a little more about drawings and instructions. Some kits, even for beginners, coming without such detailed instructions, and this is really very pity. So I like this kit so much, even as a, I can say already, professional builder. I really want to build this. And let's open the drawings. Recently, probably a couple of weeks ago, I published an overview of this kit. So if you are interested in, you can check my videos. So let's talk about glues. So I have chosen, this is a PVA glue. In Europe this is standard D3. In the United States this is type 2. Also, oh, where is my second one? I have cyanoacrylate. Yes, I have cyanoacrylate. This is a gel one. I like it because it's not instant cure glue. Okay, need to break through it. Yeah, I think done. So this is two types of glue which I will use in this project. And then let me show you my tools, all of them. So I have a few clamps and some this type of, I don't know proper English name for this. So some sandpaper. I prepared also a few blocks with the same sandpaper, just a piece of wood or something flat to which you can glue your sandpaper. Of course I have pencil, some hand drills. Oh, this is my files also here. Knife, another knife, another clamp. So this is my collection of hand tools which I will use with this project. So then let's start. Usually I'm not a very talkative person even in my own language, so please text me some comments so I will have to answer it. And let's follow the instructions. So first one was to cut parts from F1 to F4. Let's do it. Okay, but they are not marked. Oh, good job. Okay, we will put this one back. And this we will need later. Let me turn off the autofocus. It's not very good quality knife, but it's okay. Finally, this is our kill. So let's check drawings. So it is not marked either, only some frames marked. Okay. And let's clean this one. Just a little. Thank you very much for the luck, because I am really very nervous about this live stream, and I'm not really very public person, so for me this is something new. This is transom, I believe, or that one, we'll see in a moment. Okay, let's mark it so we will not make any mistakes. This one apparently transom. This one, let's measure it. like this it will be visible. So this one is F1, this one is in like this. Okay. This is Johnson. Now I just will clean all this which I haven't cut properly. I'm glad that you are enjoying the video. Right now I'm just cleaning all this wood where I cut it. It's sticking out, so I'm just making it flat. I think they're almost ready. Of course, before gluing, first I usually everything trying to put in its places just to check. Well, this is actually very easy to install. interesting. Okay. So these two will be a little more complicated to install, properly centered. And this will go here. Need to find center line here. I'm doing this on this mat. Yep. So this should be glued here. So this is the plan for today, to glue this skeleton. The most difficult part, this is to make them properly 90 degrees and properly centered. So as I said before, I will use PVA glue. Don't know, some people are using cyanoacrylate only because it's fast to dry, fast to glue, but if you are building just model, a toy, which you will keep on the shelf 10-15 years and then you will throw it away, yes, okay, perfect, good. But if you want your model to survive 20, 40, 50 years or even longer, I recommend to use this glue. Yes, it is, it takes more time to dry, usually 20 minutes to clamp, and to complete dry it's 12-24 hours. So what I will do, I just will fix all the parts in proper position and will leave it for tomorrow. So, don't know, it can take me 1 hour more to do this, but we will continue tomorrow after that. Because with PVA glue you can unglue the part if it is needed. You can repair your model. Yeah, on such small one, it's not so visible and not so important right now, but if you are planning to build bigger models, and you really want to save them for as long as it's possible, I recommend to use PVA. Actually, these two blocks, they can be used also as 90 degrees to level the parts. So what I will do actually. And for the glue, I like to use something like plastic caps. So you can pour some glue and it will not dry in the bottle, it will stay fresh there. And I can use toothpicks or just small brushes to keep them in proper condition, not dry. I'm using usually such small quantity of water, and paper towels to clean them every time when I'm using it. I will show you. I will put it here, or here, so it will be visible. No, not visible, here. Yeah. Everything on my screen mirrored, so a little difficult. Don't have my favorite tool here, so I will use scalpel to scrape off this excess glue. So usually I'm clamping for 20 minutes each of the frame, but let me try to speed up the process. And I can use soldering iron for this. Working. So I'm actually using the smallest which I have at the lowest temperature. Where is this? Okay. Let's try. So what I'm doing, I just want to cure PVA faster. And usually when you are applying heating, like soldering iron or ironing, it will help to cure the PVA. Just a little to heat it so I can move to the next one. More on this side. Here it is not visible, but if you want to do this with planks, you have to use additional thin plank. Just put it in water, and just through that one you can glue even planks faster with the soldering iron. We'll turn it off for a while. So now I can clamp it and move to the next frame. So now I can clean my brush also. And the next one. This one will be interesting because it is also with so-called must step. So I need to glue it here. And I can clamp it like this probably, and also, or just we'll use a soldering iron again. I can see that the live chat is living its own life. It's nice that you have a place where to chat. From my assistant, who is curled up on furball and sleeping. need to check if it is properly centered. Good. And now I need to check the 90 degrees. Oh, and what happened with my camera? Oh, I know it is automatically recording some limit quantity of minutes, probably like 20-25-ish. So I need to restart or to figure out how to remove that function, because every time it will be turning itself off after 20 minutes. We'll see. I'm sorry for these mistakes, because I'm really doing this first time in my life. So from the technical part of live streaming, I'm doing this first time in my life. And let's warm it up one more time. Probably after this live streaming I will watch it from the beginning, just to check how I was talking, how many mistakes I made in English. I'm not good in English even without camera, but in front of the camera it is more difficult. This. And now I will warm it up again a little. What I'm doing, just warm it here too. Before wood start burning, I'm removing it. And if you need you made a mistake, for example, and you need to remove the part, you also can use a soldering iron. Just warm it up, and while it is hot, instantly to remove it. So then you can clean it from the glue and glue one more time. That's why I like PVA glue. So let's check one more time that it is perfectly centered. Let's move to the next one, and this will be interesting one because it is without that same part on the frame, so it can change angle easily like this. So probably we can try to put it like this so you can see clearly. Okay, let's try. Where is my scalpel? Come on. I need to also check this 90 degrees. Where is my second block? Yes, I am eyeballing it. A little. And this. change nozzle in my soldering iron for more flat one or cleaner one, this one. Ow, caught. I will warm it up again. This was my biggest fear about live streaming, that you have to wait until glue will dry or paint will dry or something else. When the soldering iron is too hot, I'm just disconnecting it and continue warming it up. Oh, good job. Okay, next frame will be this one. This is too big one. Oh, perfect. Just found proper position for it. Don't know if I can fit now this block. Okay, then I will do without this. Better to check 90 degrees. Where is my second block? if I can show you this, but it's so small, and I need to warm exactly this spot with glue without burning the wood. Let's see. Looks good. Don't know if I can show it in the camera. Trying to position like this, not like this. Keel. Okay, it shows me on the screen with delay, so I just can't fit it in one lane. Now you can check like this. It is similar on both sides. Usually I'm using not soldering iron, but you know this electric plank bender? It is usually soldering iron with such big metal bulb, let's say. It is not very hot, it's just perfect for this. So I think transom will be the last part for today, because all this will be drying until tomorrow. So let's glue this one, and then we can chat a little. I will try to show you this. There was my center line, so it is in the middle of the keel. Just to position it properly. it first. Or I will use my fingers as clamps and just will use a soldering iron. I think this is enough. So, we made our skeleton. Let me show you this. So, this is my plan. It was my plan for today. So I made skeleton. Now I will keep it to complete dry until tomorrow, 24 hours. And tomorrow we will start working on the hull. Any questions? Thank you. It will be beautiful when I finish it. And there is a comment in Ukrainian. I will translate it. So the comment was about how to remove excess of glue. That better to scrape it with something than with fingers. Щиро дякую за коментар про клей. Yeah, it was fun, really. I was enjoying it because I was trying to speed up the process. Usually I'm just sitting quietly, and this is my meditation actually. Just to put some glue, to remove all that excess, and just to clamp it, to put it on the place, and just I need to wait. But this time I was speeding up the process with soldering iron. So I hope it was a tip in this video. So how about to continue tomorrow at the same time? Joe, you should come to my place at home in the United States for tiramisu. Thank you. Thank you everybody who came today. That was a big support for me. And if this type of videos live stream and you will enjoy it, so we can continue. I'm glad that my videos are helpful. You guys are inspiring me to continue creating this content, to make some new videos. Actually, I want to show you a lot. Oh, again my camera died. Let's try one more time. I promise you I will figure out how to disconnect that feature every 20 minutes. I'm sure it should be something. I'm doing this live streaming first time in my life, so everything is new to me. And I need to find a good microphone, because right now this is just my laptop. Without microphone, I know it sounds awful, but this is what I have now. I'm glad you like it. Good. Thank you guys for your support, for coming here. Then we'll see you tomorrow at the same time. I will install some break before the video will end, because it is with delay, so you can continue chat a little.